Social engineering is any attempt to get a person to act in a way that will benefit the attacker. In the context of cybersecurity, this may be getting a person to disclose information, download malware, or perform an unauthorized transaction. Preying on human nature is often the most successful way to penetrate an organization's defenses. Attackers know it can be easier to trick an employee into divulging their password than decrypting or guessing that same password. There can be many reasons an attacker targets an organization. Here are some of the most common: financial gain, identity or data theft, revenge, psychological warfare, political agenda. Sophisticated attacks are typically those with heavy motivation, deep resources, and skilled cybercriminals behind them. Social engineering has three main categories: electronic, telephonic, and in-person. With any type of social engineering method, there are some common attributes that should draw suspicion: urgency to act, severe ramifications, name dropping. Phishing is still the king of social engineering. It can be generally cast with a wide net, targeted to a specific individual, known as spear phishing, or focus on high-value executive positions, known as whaling. These tips will help mitigate phishing attacks. In general, staying vigilant, avoiding requested immediate action, and reporting the incident to the appropriate stakeholders will help keep you and your organization out of trouble. Smishing, phishing via text message, displays similar characteristics and should be treated in the same manner as phishing. Some of the trickiest tactics enter the fray via voice phishing, or vishing. Pretext calling, voicemails demanding action, attempts to impersonate family or colleagues. These are just different attack vectors with the same premise and goal: to prey on your human nature. Don't fall for it, and always contact the supposed source directly to validate any request or needs. In-person social engineering is riskier, and therefore less likely to be the preferred method of attack. That said, it could also lead to letting your guard down. Don't. Stick to the administrative controls your organization has in place, and don't hold open or prop doors, and remember why barriers and access points were put in place. Unknowns are always a pitfall. Avoid any requests that seem suspicious, including forwarded emails from colleagues who are unaware of the malicious nature of the original send. Likewise, don't forward an unknown request to your colleagues. Report any attempt or attack. Include the who, what, when, where, and as much detail as possible when reporting an incident to the appropriate stakeholders as identified by your IT or security staff. To summarize, here are some best practices to keep in mind as you operate in your daily task, no matter your position or role within your organization. These tips can be the difference in keeping your organization safe and secure, or unknowingly allowing an attack to wreak havoc from within.